they also getting the support from the fathers of these children? If the father is supportive, mostly we will not find this postpartum depression being a major issue. But when the father is not very supportive, it can turn out to have negative impact on the mother. And basically, I want to talk about areas that are affected by the postpartum depression. Hello, my viewers. Welcome to Professor Beatrice Brugo Talk Show. I'm back and missed you. And this is a channel where we discuss mental, psychological, and social issues that affect the members of our society. If you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, like, and share the link with others. Welcome. Today we will be talking about the postpartum depression. So when we talk about postpartum depression, actually we are talking about something people call baby blues. This is a type of depression that young mothers get. Even some old and middle-aged mothers, they get it after childbirth. Sometimes it can start even during pregnancy, but it is not very common. So when a mother is expecting a child, they are really happy. Some are very anxious, some are very mixed feelings. They don't know about their expressions. Depending on when they conceived this child, were they prepared? And when I say preparedness here, it is in terms of psychological preparedness. It is in terms of emotional preparedness. It is in terms of the physical body reproductive system, whether they were ready. So all these factors actually contribute to the mother being very happy, or the mother being sad, or the mother getting mixed feelings about the expectant, the child they are expecting. Are they also getting the support from the fathers of these children? If the father is supportive, mostly we will not find this postpartum depression being a major issue. But when the father is not very supportive, it can turn out to have negative impact on the mother. And basically, I want to talk about areas that are affected by the postpartum depression, or the symptoms. And these symptoms we categorize them into the physical symptoms. The physical symptoms is where the mother, they were expecting a child for 9 months. And so the body was set for this pregnancy. And then there are some bad stretches that come along after childbirth. There are also the body size changes. And this can give some headache to some mothers, especially the young mothers, when their body is tampered with, and therefore it can cause the physical symptoms of postpartum depression. Another category is behavior. You will find the mother's behavior changing. Some it may start a few months before pregnancy, and then it persists even after pregnancy. And when I talk about these symptoms, they last from up to 4 weeks to 6 weeks to some. And basically, when the physical symptoms come, they bring alongside the behavioral symptoms. So the behavioral symptoms is where the mother may have some tempers, they are easily irritated, they are easily angered when they are told something small. So instead of this pregnancy bringing it happiness, it can bring some changes to the mother in terms of behavior, the expressive behavior. Sometimes they may quarrel, sometimes they may feel they are neglected, especially by the husband and the other caretakers or caregivers. So they really require a lot of support. You'll also realize there are also psychological symptoms. This is the bit of the mind, the thinking. this pregnancy, if I'm happy about it as a mother, they may become so much excited, and as they express the feelings of love and acceptance of this child, they are likely to be a bit abnormal. May I use the term a bit abnormal? They are so excited, and anxiety, when it exceeds its normal levels, then it is a disorder. And so you'll find some mothers, maybe it is their first child, they didn't expect a certain gender of the child, and so you realize that they are so excited, and in turn, it turns out to be happiness in disguise. So they get the depressive symptoms, which can last for 4 to 6 weeks, but later, when they are medically detected by the doctor, through some tests, they are given treatment and they become well. They also require a lot of psychosocial support. The other area where you will get the changes, the symptoms, is the physical changes. The physical changes is where the mother may have issues to do with, because the body has changed, it affects their cognitive. So you cannot separate the physical signs from the cognitive or the thinking of this young mother. So their thoughts are a bit distorted about what is happening to them. Maybe they are experiencing the bleeding after the childbirth. They don't know how to handle it. They are also experiencing some pains, the cramps that come along with that postpartum bleeding. And so you'll find the mother is really irritated by this. And so when they go to sleep, they have sleep disturbances. Remember, this child, the young creature, is really dependent on the mother. They want to be breastfed. And so the mother is handling her condition, her health, and then the child needs attention. So if this mother is not really supported by the spouse or the father of the child, or even the family members, they are likely to have a rough time, and basically it may worsen these symptoms. It can lead to insomnia. They keep on forgetting things because, again, of the hormonal imbalances. Remember, here we are talking about the progesterone and the estrogen. And so as the body comes to its normalcy after the pregnancy, it brings out these symptoms we are talking about. And so what are we saying? We are saying the mothers really need a lot of support. Somebody to be there, even to hold the baby. When the mother feels fatigued, when the mother feels she has lost some energy, to hold the child. So the other symptom that we need to look at as a symptom is the emotional. There is a lot of emotional instability that comes with the postpartum depression. So the mother is not able to control the emotions. At times, they have irritability. They are so angered by the situation. Sometimes they may blame the spouse. Sometimes they may blame themselves. Why did I get myself into this? And so you find the mother's behavior, the mother's psychological state changing, the mother's emotions changing. And so these ones culminate into the mother now being so aggressive at times, hating the child, the newborn, who is supposed to bring the joy, actually brings the issues in the house. And so to men who may not understand, and who are young fathers also, they may find as if this is hell on earth. And so some of them will also experience, which I call postpartum paternal depression. So as the mother is going through the postpartum depression, remember the father is also experiencing the impact of what the mother is going through. And so what are we saying so that you can manage this postpartum depression? We are advising the support, the family support, that the other siblings, the spouse, the people that are within the medics, the mental health practitioners, they require to handle postpartum depressive patients with a lot of understanding, with a lot of care, and especially if it is their first time to have a child, But remember, this one does not occur only when we have the first child. It can occur even with the second born, the third born, and some mothers have a history of depressive symptoms, and they can be understood and handled well. The counselors, we are talking about marital counselors. That is where you come in very strongly to support such mothers, and you encourage them that this is a blessing, that this is a gift from God. You need to handle the mother and make them be optimistic that this is a short-term crisis that comes. And if it is handled well, they actually change and they are able to embrace the new creature. It brings joy in the family, and the family is able actually to get into its normalcy. And everybody will be happy about this child. But the opposite can also happen. If there is no support in the family, the mother may continue having the depressive symptoms. And these are the ones we say they are likely to develop the major depression later in life. So it is something that is very pertinent, that is very critical, that really requires support. The other thing is medication. Earlier medication, when it is given at an early stage, you are able to manage postpartum depression, and the mother can have enough sleep, the mother can have psychological balance, the behavioral change. When it comes, she is supported. Another way is sharing with the mothers, the other mothers who are also experiencing the same challenges, that it is not me alone in this problem. And when people know that others are also going through a similar issue, how they handled them, then it becomes a very good way, the psychosocial support group. That yes, we have worked the 9 months together, and this is our time. So even during the prenatal clinics, the postnatal clinics, we also require the support of these young mothers, these young fathers. They share experiences. Whatever has happened to a person in a population is not the first time. So you need to share also with the people with similar issues. And the other thing is the community. The community should be supportive to young mothers. When they have their children, they should really around them. They should go to even know how they are progressing. But this one we advise after the mother has fully recovered. So that early intervention, that early visit can also interfere. So basically what we are saying in short is that we are supposed to support these young mothers to embrace their newborns, to continue supporting them. And when we do that, we will have very healthy families, we will have very healthy babies, we will have very healthy community that is supportive of the mothers who are young, and later they will not develop major depressive. From me, it is wishing you well. Kindly subscribe again if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel. Share the link with others. If you require counseling services related to postpartum depression, kindly reach me on the contacts that are below, or visit our nice Bridge Therapeutic Counseling Center at Kinoru. We will be there to attend to you. From me, it is bye-bye.